love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. And when at last I find you, your song will fill the air. Sing it loud so I can hear you. Make it easy to be near you. For the things you do endear me to you. Ah, you know I will. I will. I will.
Friends, we are gathered together to witness and bless the joining together of Lindsay and Brian in marriage. The marriage of Lindsay and Brian unites their families and creates a new one. So their families are here to bless their union. And Brian and Lindsay ask not only for the blessing of their families, but also for the blessing from all of you gathered here. And so I ask you, will all of you do everything in your power to uphold and care for these two persons in their marriage? If so, answer, we will.
We will.
Fantastic.
Sooner or later, we begin to understand that love is more than verses on Valentine's and romance in the movies. We begin to know that love is here and now, real and true, the most important thing in our lives. For love is the creator of our favorite memories and the foundation of our fondest dreams. Love is a promise that is always kept, a fortune that can never be spent, a seed that can flourish in even the most unlikely of places. And this radiance that never fades, this mysterious and magical joy is the greatest treasure of all, one known only by those who love.
Love is the creator of our favorite memories. I love that line. And Brian and Lindsay already have many favorite memories. One of their favorite memories is the night that they met. It was about 2.5 years ago, over music at a friend's house, and that's when the conspiring began. You see, there's times when the magic between two people is so strong and so immediate that everyone around them can see it and feel it, sometimes even before the two people themselves are aware of it. And so when Brian and Lindsay's friends saw the magic, they began to conspire. A nudge here, a strategic invitation there, and these two just didn't have a chance. And so it didn't take them long to finally admit defeat. Yes, there's something here. And although they disagree about what counts as the first date, they both share the memory of that first kiss. And in fact, ask them sometime about that, because their smiles, when they tell that story, reveal everything. It reveals that love is the creator of our favorite memories. But how and when did they first know that it was love? Because as wonderful as a first kiss is, it only becomes a favorite memory when love enters the scene. Now, if you know Brian and Lindsay, you know that they're both very reflective and mindful souls. And so their love grew gently over time as they began to understand one another's character. Yes, they found one another attractive. But when you ask Lindsay about why she loves Brian, what Lindsay says, what she loves about Brian is his gentleness, his kindness, his generosity. She grew to trust him, and he proved himself worthy of her trust. And so this is what won her heart. This is what's going to keep her heart. When Brian speaks of Lindsay, he says that his love grew as he recognized her amazing capacity to think of others. She takes care of him and takes care of everyone, not out of a sense of obligation, but rather with a heart that overflows with compassion and empathy. The qualities that bind their hearts together are the kind of qualities that don't fade over time. But instead, as these two encourage one another, they're going to find that their kindness and their thoughtfulness will only grow. Love is also the foundation of our fondest dreams, the author said. Brian and Lindsay are marrying each other tonight, not just because they love one another in this moment, which they do, but also because when they think of their future, together, they're excited. They speak of adventures and possibilities. Possibilities that exist because they appreciate one another's strengths. They encourage one another to live into their strengths. For example, Brian had been dreaming of some time of building a greenhouse so that they could raise some of their own food. And although he says he would have got around to it eventually, it was really Lindsay who lit that fire and said, okay, then let's do it. Let's make it happen. And Brian holds a certain awe for Lindsay, for her skills and her talents. And his awe inspires in her the ability to take risks and to try new things. See, their strengths are very different, but their love allows these differences to be its own strength. As Lindsay says, I don't necessarily understand him, but I trust him. Brian and Lindsay, it is with great joy that we all gather today. All of us who've inspired and cheered you on, it's a privilege to watch you begin this adventure. To take part in what will surely be one of your favorite memories, and to celebrate the beginning of your fondest dreams. Brian and Lindsay have chosen vows to exchange with one another.
Brian, I promise to respect, admire, and appreciate you for who you are, as well as for the person you wish to become. I promise to support and protect your individuality and always strive to meet your needs. I promise to seek a deep understanding of your wishes, your desires, your fears, and your dreams. I promise to nurture your goals and ambitions, to support you through misfortune, and celebrate your triumphs. I promise to be there for you when you need me, to persevere when times get tough, knowing that any challenges you might face, we will conquer them together. I promise to treat you with compassion over fairness, because we are a team now and always. I promise to show you every day that I know exactly how lucky I am to have you in my life.
Lindsay, I promise to respect, admire, and appreciate you for who you are, as well as for the person you wish to become. I promise to support and protect your individuality and always strive to meet your needs. I promise to seek a deep understanding of your wishes, your desires, your fears, and your dreams. I promise to nurture your goals and ambitions, to support you through misfortune and celebrate your triumphs. I promise to be there for you when you need me, to persevere when times get tough, knowing that any challenges we might face, we will conquer them together. I promise to treat you with compassion over fairness, because we are a team, now and always. I promise to show you every day that I know exactly how lucky I am to have you in my life.
Brian and Lindsay have chosen to exchange rings. These rings are an outward and visible sign of an inward and spiritual grace, signifying to all the joining of in marriage. So Lindsay, as you place that on Brian's hand, repeat after me. Brian, I give you this ring
Brian, I give you this ring
as a sign of my vow,
as a sign of my vow,
and with all that I am
with all that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I honor you.
I honor you.
Brian, as you place that on Lindsay's finger, repeat after me. Lindsay, I give you this ring
Lindsay, I give you this ring
as a sign of my vow,
as a sign of my vow,
and with all that I am
with all that I am
all that I have.
and all that I have.
I honor you.
I honor you.
Brian and Lindsay, you have declared your consent and your vows before your friends and your family. May your covenant thrive and fill your lives with grace. Now that Brian and Lindsay have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands and with the giving and receiving of rings, I announce to you that they are husband and wife. May I present to you Mr. Brian Porter and Mrs. Lindsay Hoyt. So they would like the family to come up here and take pictures with them and all of the friends to enjoy the hors d'oeuvres and the drinks provided.